Okay, let's all rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, everybody. Good morning, everyone. First thing we have on the agenda are the approval of the minutes from last week, and the chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Anybody have any corrections or changes in the minutes?
No.
No.
Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. First, we have Lafayette Renew.
Good morning, Brad Talley, Lafayette Renew. First item you have before you is a recommendation of award for the 2025 sewer rehabilitation project. On January 6th, we received open bids for this project, and we had bids from SAK at $1,049,366, in situ form at $1,097,543, SLB Pipe Solution at $1,180,172, and Visu Sewer LLC for $1,555,130. This recommendation, though, is for the low bidder, Inliner Solutions, and their bid amount was $834,968. This project includes about 17,000 feet of linear pipe, 8-inch linear pipe cured in place, and other smaller diameter sewers, and I recommend this notice of award for your approval.
Okay, there's a recommendation to approve this
Notice of
bid
award.
from Inliner Solutions LLC, right?
Yep.
Chair, entertain a motion to approve that recommendation.
Move approval.
Second.
Second.
Moved and seconded.
I will
Question.
note that there was, the bid packet was missing the drug testing policy, and we have received that since the bid.
Okay, and we're not concerned about the other item that was,
No.
okay.
Has it been received?
Yes, I'm sorry, everything's been received.
Oh,
So we have a motion, a second, to approve this award to Inliner Solutions LLC. We have a motion, a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you.
All right. The second is a contract amendment with HWC Engineering regarding the Service Area 11B. As we've gone through that project, we've had savings and contingency funds that we have not used, and so we've identified 3 areas that we want to extend utilities while we're in that area. There's a 12-inch sewer along Dismal Creek that we will extend, a 15-inch near Weall School Road that we will extend, and an 8-inch also along Weall School Road that we will extend. This amendment includes additional survey, engineering design, and permitting for these extensions, and is in the amount of $170,000, and brings the total contract amount to $1,999,375,000, and I recommend it for your approval.
Okay, Chair, entertain a motion to approve this amendment number 3 for this project with HWC Engineering regarding Service Area 11B.
So moved.
Second. Questions on this?
it was kind of added on, or?
Yeah, so as we've gone along, we've been able to save some money with just the different crews doing different jobs, getting better production than they expected. And then we had a large contingency. It's a BOT contract, so we had a contingency built in. We're not going to need to use that. It doesn't look like we're at, gotten through all the deep underground work, so we don't expect any surprises. And so at this time, we decided to go ahead and try to utilize some of that contingency money to extend utilities to help further the development out there.
So is that what the colored areas are on the map?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Any other questions regarding the amendment for the project? No. Okay. Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thanks, Brad.
Thank you.
Engineering.
Good morning. Jeremy Grenard, City Engineer. This morning, we have a request for permission to advertise the Creasy Lane Community Crossings Matching Grant Project. The purpose of the project is to mill and resurface Creasy Lane from Sagamore Parkway to Greenbush Street. We'll also be doing curb and Sidewalk spot replacement is necessary, reconfiguration of some of the pavement markings so that it doesn't transition as much back and forth between 4 and 5 lanes. We'll just keep it 5 lanes for the entire length. And upgrades to the pedestrian infrastructure for ADA purposes. As the project name implies, we'll be using community development block grant funds to help fund this project. And if approved, it will advertise January 23rd and January 30th, and we'll open bids on February 10th. And we're requesting the board's approval.
Okay, thank you. Chair, entertain a motion to approve this notice to bidders regarding the Creasy Lane CCMG project. Second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Questions on the bids? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks, Jeremy. Purchasing.
Good morning, Dave Payne, Purchasing Manager. Last week, we made awards on the chemical bids, and one of them was discovered in error, and we had found them non-responsive, and in fact, they were responsive. So I'm going to ask you to modify that award. I'd like to recommend that the board rescind the prior award to Water Solutions Unlimited for sodium fluoride only, because they had 3 awards, and award the sodium fluoride bid to Bell Rock Chemical as the lowest responsive and responsible bidder.
Okay. We can do this all in one motion to take a bid away and
Yeah, yeah, you're just
and
approving this.
reallocate it,
Yeah,
the changes.
approving the modification of award.
All right, sounds good. Chair, entertain a motion to approve the recommendation to modify the award regarding sodium fluoride.
So moved.
Second.
So that motion is to remove it from Water Solutions Unlimited and now give the award to Bell Rock Chemical, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Moved and seconded. Any questions regarding that? Okay.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Nate, it's for one item only, but Water Solutions still has other items
2 other
they'll be
chemicals.
receiving.
Yes.
What was wrong with the one item?
There was nothing wrong. They were higher. Bell Rock was lower, but
Just the price, okay. Okay, just price.
Well, we didn't think the Bell Rock, my understanding is you didn't think the Bell Rock was responsive, had all the requirements to response,
right,
right? And they, at the end of the day, they did.
they did. It was my error.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Motion a second to approve the modification of this award. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you.
Then I have a request from Fleet Maintenance to declare some vehicles surplus. A 2008 Ford Expedition belongs to the fire department. Its city ID number is FD64. And a 2005 International 4300 single axle dump truck that belongs to the street department, and it's number 2527. I'd ask you to declare them surplus so they can be sold for salvage.
Chair will entertain a motion to approve this declaration of surplus property.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
We have Waterworks.
Morning.
Morning.
Steve Moore, Superintendent for Lafayette Waterworks. You have before you this morning a proposal with unit pricing from Ortman Drilling and an associated agreement to complete 1 test well and 1 test production well on the Weaton property and 5 test wells and 1 test production well in the areas of the McAllister Park, which is north of the city's Glickwell field. Installation of the wells at each of these properties is to verify the aquifer formation, the water quality for potential future production wells. The work will include well drilling, well development, pump testing, and water quality testing that will be used to confirm desired performance and aid in determination of design parameters for possible production wells, permanent wells. The project cost from Ortman Drilling is $776,031.00, which is being considered as a professional service for the city, and I recommend the board's approval.
Okay, Chair, entertain a motion to approve this recommendation for Ortman Drilling for the project that Steve just outlined.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
So allowing it, just to make clear, allowing it to be called a professional service allows us to do this with a specific contractor that has the expertise to do that,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Okay. Any questions about this? Okay, hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, thanks.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Steve. Claims.
Good morning, Jenna Carl with the Controller's Office. This morning, we have claims totaling $20,373,054.01, and we request the board's approval.
Okay, Chair, entertain a motion to approve the claims as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Questions on the claims?
No.
No questions, okay. We have a motion, a second, to approve the claims. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have a banner request for the Boy Scouts, and Chair, entertain a motion to approve this banner request.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. We have an animal control appeal. They'll follow in about 5 minutes for this, on this today, and this part of the meeting is adjourned. We'll reconvene in a few minutes.
Thank
So if I, about 20 till, 25 till, if we're not done, I'm gonna have to get up and excuse myself. Ron, did you hear that?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't have any.
Thank you. Yeah, let's go ahead and, okay, we'll reconvene, the board will reconvene to have the animal control hearing, and I'll turn over to Jackie.
We are here today on an animal control appeal filed by Joshua Bowser related to the impound of his animal named Blue. So as always, we will get started with animal control, and I will have Chief ACO go and start.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you state your name and title?
Sarah Goins, Chief of Animal Control for City of Lafayette.
Okay. And are you familiar with Joshua Bauer and the dog Blue?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, is it Bauer or Bowser? Bowser, I apologize for that. And you are familiar with them?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct? Okay. And was Blue issued a dangerous animal agreement in May of 2025?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give a little bit of background on what prompted that DAA to be issued?
Yeah. A neighbor at the time, I believe, was out looking for his cat, walking on the sidewalk, and Blue was on a tie-out, but the tie-out was able to reach the sidewalk, and the person was bit on the right calf when they were walking by Blue.
Okay. And in plain terms, what's the purpose of the city issuing a DAA on an animal?
The DAA is issued anytime an animal attacks someone or something, generally off their property or on their property, depending on the circumstances. And it can be a human or another animal.
Okay. And why, what are some of the requirements a dangerous animal agreement requires of the animal owner if one is issued?
After the DA has been issued, the animal must wear a muzzle anytime it's off its own property, be on a leash of no longer than 6 feet. The animal must be neutered and microchipped as well. And then essentially, anytime the animal's outside, it has to be monitored or supervised by a competent adult.
Okay. And so under the terms of a DAA, it is the animal owner's responsibility ultimately to make sure that the terms of the agreement are complied with, correct? Okay. So even if the animal is, for say, in the care of someone else temporarily or something else, ultimately the owner is responsible to make sure the terms of the DAA are complied with?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And then based on your experience, what has been your history with Blue in the past?
Blue, even after the DA was issued, Blue's been out several times. Sometimes the owner has been the one that's called the dog in as running loose. Up until this point, we had not been able to locate the dog at the time, any other time that he'd been running loose. And he either returned home or the owner was able to find him prior to us arriving or finding him ourselves.
Okay, but you do have prior experience or call history related to Blue?
Yes.
And then what have you observed generally about the Blue's owner to be able to keep them restrained and in compliance with the DAA?
It seems to have been a struggle. There's been several instances, whether it's been with him or his significant other at the time. We've had several incidents with them and their dogs.
And then, as Chief Animal Control Officer, what is your recommendation to the board with regard to today's appeal? Should the animal be returned or the impound held?
The impound should be held.
Okay. And what are your public safety reasons for that recommendation?
The dog does have a bite on record, and just, again, negligence on the owner's part, negligence on who he allows to be around the dog, be responsible for the dog, has, it continues to be an issue more than just the one time.
And you believe that if the animal were returned, it would result in further violations of our animal control ordinances?
Yes.
Very good. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
Thank you, Ms. Goins.
Thank you.
ACO Gravely. Good morning.
Hello.
State your name and title, please.
Aaron Gravely, Animal Control Officer for City of Lafayette.
Okay. And did you respond on January 7th, 2026 to a report of dogs running at large near 14th and Union?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When you arrived, what did you observe?
Kind of circled the block and I didn't see anything initially. When I rounded there between LTHC and the houses on the east side, saw the owner, Mr. Boucher, outside, kind of stuff kind of thrown everywhere. I know him and his significant other often stay out of their vehicle. Noticed doors were wide open, no dogs around, so it was kind of the assumption these dogs were the ones out. He approached, admitted his dog was loose. There seemed to be an argument.
Okay. And then did you did identify one of the dogs as running at large as Blue?
Yeah, he was still running in the field on the east side of those houses.
Okay. So at the time of the call out, he was still running at large?
Correct.
Okay. And then did you eventually capture Blue?
Yeah.
And then what was your decision as the animal control officer at that point?
I seized him for the DAA violation. He had no muzzle. He was loose. Kind of like the chief said, we've had several instances of the dog being loose. We've kind of spoke to Mr. Boucher about being loose, finding better housing, somewhere better for him to stay, and it just hasn't worked. So decided that was kind of the last break.
Okay, so you evaluated all your prior history with the animal and the owner, and then based on that and the fact that there was a DAA issued and that it was not being complied with at the time because Blue was not muzzled and was running at large.
Correct.
Correct, and that was the reason you decided to impound him as for a violation of DAA?
Yep.
Okay. And then what is your recommendation to the board today with regard to this appeal?
Same, uphold the seizure. It's just a matter of time before it gets loose again with the housing issue. It's two people in a small truck. Her dog also gets loose. It's just the same thing. We can't get our hands on it.
And so, again, those are your rationales as an animal control officer on why the animal should not be returned?
Correct.
And you believe as animal control officer that return would result in further violations of our animal control ordinance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything else to add to the board?
No.
Okay, good. That's all I had for animal control.
It's only the one dog.
Yeah, it was initially called in as two. His significant other's dog also has a DAA, but by the time I made scene, she was like, oh, it's handled. So I don't know where the dog went. It was passed off to somebody, taken into a house.
So we're only here,
Correct.
thanks.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Bowser, this is your opportunity to come to the podium. I would ask that you state your name and your address, and then this is your chance to tell the board what you want to tell them about this appeal today.
I'm Joshua Boucher, and obviously, yeah, Blue got loose, and like he's never bit anybody off property. He's nice, like, and these guys even have no problem with him. Like, he's never bit anybody off property, and they know that. Like,
Mr. Bowser, you say you never bit anybody off property, but what happened when the DAA was issued?
I was living on 12th Street, and he was chained up. That was the only incident he's bitten somebody.
Okay. But he was chained up in a way he was able to get to the sidewalk,
Yeah,
correct?
But I didn't know that was like, they informed me of that right then, that he couldn't reach the sidewalk. Like, I thought he could reach like all the way up to like the street, so to say, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And like,
Continue. I did not mean to interrupt you. Continue with what you're like to say.
and he's a nice dog. Like, he don't bother nobody. Like, he just runs.
So you do admit that he does get out and he does run at large?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
every once in a while, yeah, he'll slip and get out and run. Like,
Okay. But you are saying, though, you understand there's been difficulties. He does get out and does run at large?
not like, yes and no. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Okay. What else do you want to tell the board today?
Like, he's my best friend. Like, I've had him since 5-6 years now. Like, every day in and day out. It's my God, you know what I mean?
Does the board have any questions for Mr. Bowser?
Do you have any questions? I don't think so.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you want to add to the board today?
I mean, sorry. Like, I do have an address now. Like, Ironwood Court,
What is your address? I don't think you said it at the beginning.
80 Ironwood Court, Apartment B.
That's what we have on this.
Okay. All right, this is one more chance if there's anything else you would like to say before the board discusses and makes their decision today.
Please let me have my dog back. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Bowser. I have nothing else for the board.
Okay, these are always hard. The recommendation, I have heard nothing in my hearing to overturn the recommendation of our ACOs. And so I'll entertain a motion to uphold the seizure. Is there a second?
Is that a motion?
Yes.
So you're looking
Yes.
for
Any other comments or?
No.
Okay. Unfortunately, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
It's unanimous, so the seizure is upheld.
Mr. Bowser, the board has upheld the impoundment of Blue. Animal Control and I will talk to you for just a second afterwards to talk to you about next steps. This meeting is concluded.